Recently, Alienware added to their lineup of premium gaming keyboards with a new 10 keyless variation. And as always, they were kind enough to send it over to me because, you know, I'm pretty tight like that, just so I can open it up and tell everyone all about it. Here is the new Alienware 420K 10 keyless gaming keyboard. So, what is this small half a keyboard looking thing anyway? TKL, as it is often referred to, stands for 10 keyless. However, this term is not to be taken literally. TKL keyboards don't necessarily have exactly 10 fewer keys than a full-size keyboard. 10 keyless just means the keyboard doesn't have a numeric keypad. As a result of the removal of the numeric keypad, TKL keyboards are smaller and more portable than full-size keyboards. So if you are trying to create a clean, sleek-looking desktop setup, having a TKL keyboard like this one is going to free up some valuable desktop real estate and give you more room to maneuver your mouse. And of course, being smaller means it's also going to be more portable. So when you're traveling or working away from your normal setup, you can still take something like this with you without it creating too much of a hassle. You can easily fit this into a backpack, and in some cases, even into a laptop bag. Fun fact, this kind of all came about due to frequent requests from Alienware fans and consumers. People were screaming out for smaller, more portable gaming keyboards, and the team listened. Now, as to be expected, everything about the design fits into that slim, sleek, portable profile. Underneath, you'll see integrated cable routing for the detachable USB-C cable. And what's really cool about this is that you can direct the connection of the cable to go left, go right, or straight through the center, so it's easy to keep out of the way and it helps to coordinate with your specific gaming setup. And it would not be an Alienware peripheral without the signature Alienware lighting. So it absolutely comes fully equipped with the 16.8 million color Alien FX per key RGB lighting that you can configure from within the Alienware command center. For the dimensions, it measures 14.46 inches or 36.73 centimeters wide, 5.81 inches or 14.77 centimeters deep, and it sits at a max height of 2.19 inches or 5.57 centimeters. And on that last point of height, everyone has their own preferences and ways that they like their keyboard to sit on the desk. So with this keyboard's flip-up risers on the underside here, you can choose from 3 different heights to get it sitting exactly the way you want it to. If you are a keyboard fanatic, then you most likely have a very specific skill set hidden up your sleeve. Something that you only bring out at parties or when it's time to show just how top tier you really are. And I'm obviously talking about keyboard shortcuts, right? And Windows 11 has so many keyboard shortcuts, I couldn't even tell you how many there are. Actually, I couldn't find a number, but there's a lot. And there are keyboard shortcuts for almost everything in Windows 11. Some of my favorite go-to shortcuts that I use almost every day include Alt and Escape to cycle through items in the order they were opened, Alt and the spacebar to open the shortcut menu for the active window, Control and F4, which will close an active document, tapping the Windows key and L to lock my PC, or tapping the Windows key and D to hide or show my desktop. Now that's just a few that I use every day, but again, there are keyboard shortcuts for almost anything in Windows 11. There's shortcuts to use in Command Prompt, when you're in File Explorer, in virtual desktops. Windows 11 even has shortcuts for accessibility. We should probably do a different video altogether just on the different types of Windows 11 shortcuts. Now the last and probably the most important aspect of any keyboard, well, it's the keys, of course. The AW420K uses Cherry MX key switches, or Cherry MX Red to be specific, and these have been rated to offer a 100 million actuation life cycle with linear switching and a low resistance trigger. So because these are more smooth and direct, they won't have that typical tactile clicky sound that some gaming keyboards have, but they will be pretty fast and responsive to contact. It also uses double-shot PBT keycaps for added durability, and the key legends are molded into the caps so they won't wear off over time. And because there's onboard memory, you can configure the programmable keys and set up your own custom profiles. It's small, it's sleek, it's portable, and all without compromising on gaming performance. So if you want to streamline everything with a keyboard that can go anywhere you go, make sure you add the AW420K to your list of options for your next setup.